By Tennessee players, we're going to take questions for Jewel Spear first because she's got to go to radio. So questions for Jewel. Maria.
Jewel, that first quarter was a little tough. The second quarter, it appeared you and Jillian were a big spark to flipping that second quarter. Just what was sort of the impetus for that?
We just talked about being more active on defense, trying to get more deflections, and put pressure on Kentucky because we were, just kind of laid back and they were able to run their offense. And I think that kind of showed in the second half because we only held them to 20 points in the second half.
Jewel, today you thrive with the ball in your hands. You're able to create a lot for yourself inside the arc. Just how dangerous do you feel you can be when you do get the ball in your hands, and switching from not just shooting three-pointers to really finding your shot within that?
Yeah, the coaches have been on me just telling me, to be aggressive and look for my shot, but also, getting downhill, making the defense rotate and look for others and not just stand on the three-point line.
Please stand back.
For any of you guys, what is it that comes out of this team when you guys do have to fight from behind, fight from a deficit?
Let's let Jewel answer this one.
I think it just shows grit, we were down by 10. I don't think we, really were stressed out, but we knew that there was controllable things that we could have done better. And it started with our defense and then offense. TK was in there getting blocks, Q was over there getting buckets, and it was just sparking energy for both sides of the court for everybody.
Cora and Maria.
You guys were obviously making the plays offensively in that third quarter to go on that run, take the lead, but felt like Tamari's blocks really, fueled that lead. Just can you talk about her impact defensively today?
Yeah, it was really important. We know when we have TK behind us, we can pressure the other person even more because we know TK is going to be down there and have our back. So, it's just great having her behind us and just knowing that she's going to make plays for us.
I was going to ask the same thing about the block. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Anything else for Jewel? Cora.
Kentucky only scored 20 points second half. Just where were the adjustments defensively? Do you feel like, or where do you feel like you guys did a better job defensively second half?
Yeah, I think just being active, like I said, putting more pressure on the ball handler and being at help side, making them make tough shots, crowding Petty. So I thought we did a really good job of playing team defense.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Other questions? Maria, I'll start with you. Caleb.
Tamari, I've always said that your blocks are like taking people's souls out there. You took about 6. Do you see how that energizes the team? And how happy are you for after coming off a tough situation with your health the last season to be getting back to where you are now?
It took a while. It was hard, but I said, while I was out, it was hard being out, and it was hard, trying to get back to feeling like myself. But I would rather just try to keep fighting every day and working hard in practice and film, getting shots up, just to try to get back to who I was before, or just who I need to be for the team for us to be successful. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working. I'm proud of myself, but I know that there's more in me, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Rickea, what was the message at halftime to make that adjustment in the third quarter now score the 27-1?
To just defend. I feel like we shot really well in the first half. I just feel like we were very timid on the defensive end. So second half, we just let our defense speak for itself, and that created offensive outlooks for us too. And we're just playing downhill from there.
Cora, then Paige.
Tamari, I felt like in the first half, Petty was kind of just getting in a groove and having success, and then second half it felt like you really settled in defensively. Were able to kind of trap with her in the paint. Just what kind of helped you settle in that second half?
Yeah, she's a great offensive rebounder for them, and we knew that coming into the game. So we've had to focus more on boxing her out, even if we didn't get the ball, just making sure that she wasn't able to get it.
It seemed like a defining moment in this game was your block that led to a Jasmine foul and one, and then the crowd just lit up. I haven't heard the crowd like that in a long time. How fun was it to have the crowd so involved in this game as you all made your run and ended up winning, of course?
Well, it's an SEC opener, and we're playing at the Summit here, and the fans always come out. SEC play is really fun for us, I'm sure for the fans as well. We just came off of a good road win. It's a Sunday, it's an early tip. Everybody showed up for us. the fans gave us a lot of energy, and we needed that in the second half.
Tamari, you mentioned feeling like yourself again. Do you feel 100% like yourself? And then what's kind of led to your success the past couple of games?
I hold myself to a really high standard, so no, like I won't be satisfied. I feel like I'm making strides every game, though, definitely. I think I'm moving better off the ball, so I'm just going to keep working. I can't be satisfied.
Rickea, going back to Tamari's blocks, when she does that, just how much does that get y'all fired up?
We just get lit off her blocks every time. We just know she just creates that presence for us. So we're just excited to have her back, and just seeing her strides that she makes every day is really important for this team, and she's going to continue to work.
Rickea, you were very efficient from the field today. It felt like what we're used to seeing from you. What do you feel like helped you just get that efficiency going again?
I would just have to say my teammates having that confidence in me, wanting to win this game, the will to win. We started off slow on the defensive end, so I feel like we just picked that up, and we just fed off that, and it just creates efficiency when you're getting downhill, getting the open looks, looking for the open players. So it's just fun to play an offense like that.
Paige and Cora.
Tamari, obviously you got the basketball today for 300 blocks, and I believe it was a season high 6 blocks as well for you today. How fitting was that moment, and just what you did today?
I just wanted to be a defensive anchor, just because I know that's what our team needs for us to be successful. And like Kia said, we feed off of our defense when we get going and get stops. So yeah, I'm really thankful. It's crazy that I have over 300 blocks, but I wouldn't be there without my teammates pressuring the ball on defense and rotating over, having my back too when I help them as well. So.
Cora, then we'll finish up with Casey.
Rickea, I felt like you guys were able to really get the turnovers under control second half. First half felt like, a little bit like Thursday with just getting pressured, but what do you feel like helped kind of get you guys, righting the ship in the second half? What kind of turnovers?
I would just have to say just settling in. We knew we had to get open. We knew Kentucky was going to pressure us a little bit on the perimeter. So we just started taking our time down the stretch and just, look for the open person and executing our plays.
Tamari, it looked like today was one of the most free you've been out on the court this season. Just how different is it compared to the first few games that you had this season to today?
I think my summer didn't look like everybody else's in terms of practicing and reps and things like that, just because I was still working and coming back. So I had to use the beginning of the season to kind of, still continue to work and get back in good shape, moving well. Getting in good defensive positioning on offense. So just trying not to get frustrated with myself and being patient and taking it one day at a time.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Never take a Benadryl before a game.
Three of us.
Oh, that's so.